On March 25th, 2022, my good friend and tandem cycling partner Tom Ebenhack and I went flying a Tucson Soaring Club glider at Tiro gliderport about 10 miles northwest of Tucson. Tom was an Air Force fighter pilot, an airline pilot with over 17,000 hours of flying, and is the model of the professional pilot. I felt very comfortable with him. This flight lasted about an hour and a half, and I maybe flew the glider for about 30 minutes.
Here we go.
As you'll see, we caught a breeze that pushed us left. With the wings so long and being so low, we couldn't easily wing over and get back in line with the tow plane. Tom ruddered us back into line and everything was fine. This glider has a 34-to-1 glide ratio. If we had to release low, above 200 feet, we could make it back to the runway. You need 1,000 feet and a powered airplane. The field elevation was 2,100 feet and we released at 5,100 feet, 3,000 feet above ground level. The tow plane turns left, the glider right. When gliding, you fly fast, straight, and level until the instruments show you are rising in a thermal, which is a column of warm air. When you find a thermal, you turn hard to stay inside that column of rising air. This was a good thermal, and it took us to about 9,000 feet. You can see us turning sharply and climbing at about 800 feet per minute.
If you want to try it, have at it.
This other glider flying above us was trying to gain altitude in the same thermal. It was just pretty cool to be circling in this thermal together, and they're such beautiful aircraft. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
That fast pitch beeping you hear is an audio instrument that indicates you're rising or sinking. The faster the pitch, the faster you're rising. We started our return to the airport in a steep descent. It was really loud.
What they do. This thing will come down like a rock if you want it to.
We're descending at about 1,200 feet per minute. Here you can see the speed brakes which pop up and really make it drop. The blue handle controls the speed brake, and the other handle I'm touching now is the trim, just like on any other airplane. We are entering the landing pattern on our typical 45-degree approach to the downwind. Here in a minute, we'll turn to the right on downwind, and then a steep left turn to get us on
I don't see any traffic on the field except one glider sitting outside of the shade anchor. A couple of them.
Looks clear to me.
I don't see any traffic, so.
Feet above the field.
We're turning downwind right now.
one guy took off with his speed brake on.
Yeah, some of those guys do that. It gives them a little more aileron control. They feel it pushes the wind out to the aileron.
Okay.
Some people think it's important, some don't. So,
Not even with the threshold.
Being even with the threshold is where the pilot starts his descent by cutting power. But we are
Speed brake
in one big long descent, turning base here and coming around in a very steep descent to final. The reason this is done is in case something happens, you catch a thermal or something blows you off course, or there's an obstacle that you need to be able to clear, like an animal coming onto the runway.
see, nice steep
This was a
approach.
really good landing.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Tom veered us to the right on landing to get us over to the shaded hangars on the right. So it's, when you see him turn here, it's not a mistake. It's exactly what he wants to do. Thank you, Tom. That was a great flight. I really enjoyed it. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Later.
There we are, man.
And that down.